still the one. God help me here. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, yeah, you got to take your time. Yeah, you got to go through some things, but you still are the one. So the Bible is here and it's talking about how the Lord begins to say that my spirit has left Saul. I'm no longer with Saul. I'm no longer dealing with him. I'm no longer having commune with him. Because one thing about it, what Saul did, God help me here, Saul messed up because he began to get prideful. He began to get arrogant. And let me tell you something, my brother and my sister. Don't ever think God can't replace you. Because I know there's a lot of people right now that think they have not been replaced. But God has replaced them. Because God is the only person that I know that can fire you and still make you think you're working full-time with benefits. God is the only person that I know that can just go ahead and say you are dismissed and you still be working without pay. Lord help me here. So the Bible is here. And it's talking about Samuel, and it talks about how the Lord has spoke to the prophet Samuel and say, stop crying, Lord help me here, over Saul because I have rejected him. I want to tell you something, my brothers and my sisters. Stop crying over people that God has removed out of your life. Amen, walls. God help me here. Stop crying over people when God is saying, guess what? They were only meant to be in your life for a season. But yet you trying to keep them here through all eternity. No. It's time to cut the cord and live. They are not meant with, Lord help me here, to go with you to your destiny. That you're at the point where it's time to cut them off because you got better to do. Just look at somebody and say, neighbor, you got better to do. Lord help me here. Do you understand the time that God really begins to bless you is a time when you really can't find nobody around you. The time that God really begins to bless you is a time when you're in a place where you're all by yourself. The time God really begins to bless you is when you really say to yourself, who can I trust? The time that God really begins to bless you is when families start acting crazy, when friends start acting crazy, because God is saying, if you understand what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make a good move for you by removing the leeches out of your life, by removing the dead weight out of your life. Lord help me here. I come to tell somebody the reason why you're dealing with what you're dealing with, because God is removing some people. God is, Lord help me here. I wish I had a pencil. Good God Almighty. Because one thing about a pencil, on one end you can write, but when you make a mistake, you just flip the pencil to the other side and you just erase it. And what God is doing, God is erasing some people out of your life. Good God Almighty. Somebody say, Lord, keep on erasing. Because I realize if God did not erase them out of my life, I couldn't get the blessing. God help me here. I feel like preaching in here. Y'all gotta pray for me. I'm going somewhere now. Apostle and overseer, if God did not erase some people out of this ministry, it couldn't be where it's going right now. Pop, if God didn't erase some people out of your life, you would have been dead and gone a long time ago. But I understand when David said, if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, Lord help me here, where would I be? Somebody said, Lord keep on erasing. God help me here. Can I preach this thing out? Oh, God help me. It's all right for me to come out my jacket, apostle. God help me here. I don't want nobody to get caught up in my tattoos. I'm still saved. I'm still the one that God has called. Now, one thing about it, God will begin to remove people out of your life because their season is just up. The problem that we do is that we allow people to stay longer than the season is really required for them to stay. God help me here. You got people that the marriage some people that they should have only been with just for a season. And one thing about seasoned people, they come to teach you a lesson. One thing about seasoned people, they come to let you know something, and then they gotta keep on moving. So how come after they done taught us the lesson, we still keep them around? God help me here. I'm no longer keeping people around that were only meant to teach me a lesson, but I gotta keep people around that's going somewhere, that's willing to push me, and I push them while we're going somewhere. Not tear each other down, but let each other know when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, you're right. So you gotta be careful of people that only want to talk to you. Lord help me here, and don't want to tell you the truth. God help me here. That's not a real friend. A real friend is gonna be real with you no matter what. If your breath stink, your friend gonna say your breath stink. Because guess what? If I don't sit there and tell you the truth, that means you're gonna go on somebody else's face and your breath gonna be stinking, and they gonna talk about you. So I just gotta be real with you and let you know that your breath stinks. Oh Lord help me here. Oh, y'all come on, you know you done been in front of people like good God Almighty. Oh Lord help me here. I gotta say when somebody breath stink, I said the Lord gave me a miracle. Lord help me here. And one of my friends said, what's the miracle? I still got my eyebrows. I still got my eyelashes. I thank the Lord for the miracle. Good God Almighty. But one thing about it, my brothers and my sisters, the Bible gets here and it says, okay, I have rejected him. Now it's time to fill. Lord, I wish we had a horn of oil in here to fill it up and go down to Jesse's house. Lord, help me here. Now, one thing that I get here about God, God already knew what Saul was going to do. God, help me here. I want to tell you something. God already knows, overseer, that somebody's getting ready to mess up and you about to replace them. Good God Almighty. It's like when you're working on the job, and while you're on the job, that only takes that one person to mess up and don't get that promotion, and it falls right on you. I want to tell somebody in here this afternoon, under the sound of my voice, that you got favor on you. Lord help me here. And what God is about to do, he's about to remove so he can release the favor. God help me here. Just look at somebody and say, neighbor, the favor's on me. Good God Almighty. Because God has removed and erased so that now I can come in and embrace. Good God Almighty. What's really nice. I gotta say that one more time. I said God has removed and erased. So now that I can come in and embrace what's really mine. Some of y'all